Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, this is Redbird coming at you on a Saturday night. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, everybody. You know what I'm saying? What's good to the originals? What's good to my subscribers? Yeah, and this is a book I got from the thrift store, which is entitled The Art of Growing Up. Simple Ways to Be Yourself at Last, and it's by Veronique, and the last name is Vienne, which I think is Vienne. But I'll be coming out of chapter 3, which is entitled The Art of Cheating. Fools that we are, we pray for a long life but fear old age, says the Chinese proverb. We can't accept that aging is in fact one of nature's kindest trade-offs, and that a touch of dotage is a small price to pay for a long stay on this enchanted planet. But could it be that we are indeed showing early signs of mental decline when instead of enjoying this biological reprieve, we pine for the slim silhouette, the full lips, and the bony knees of folks half our age? Rather than becoming increasingly disgruntled with our appearance as we go, shouldn't we try to embrace the concept that looking a little older is actually more attractive than looking immature? First, let's learn to appreciate the beauty of ageful eyes, how much more luminous they are against the soft organza of tiny expression lines. Then let's notice the high cheekbones of worldly adults and envy their handsome features no longer buried under baby fat. Let's not forget to admire the curve of wise lips, held in mysterious suspension and unlikely to part into some insipid smile. Last but not least, let's marvel at these finely chiseled furrows that dramatically enhance the character and intelligence of an older face. Nice try, but no go. We can't get rid of our ageist notions and convince ourselves that wrinkles and sags are glamorous assets that give us an air of sophistication. Instead, we approach our mirrors, calculator in hand, ready to crunch numbers. We analyze the visual data with the mind of an accountant. Do I still look 5 years younger? Can I pass for 30? Will losing 4 pounds take 6 years off my face? This is no simple arithmetic, mind you. We must factor in the vanity index and make complex adjustments to account for a body type, income bracket, zip code, and hair texture. We monitor our reflection in the mirror, not so much to keep track of inevitable physical changes, but rather to affirm our own sense of timing. Chronological age doesn't reflect their internal reality. Usually a girl is 17 in her head before she celebrates her 13th birthday. When she turns 18, she is insulted when the bartender asks for her ID because he thinks she is 16. Then at age 25, she changes her mind and stops trying to add years to her appearance. For the next couple of decades, she will look and feel younger than her age. On her 31st birthday, she doesn't appear to be a day older than 24. At 45, she feels 37, a figure that will reflect her mindset for many more years to come. At 60, she may reluctantly turn 50. Then at 65, she will do another about face and tell her new girlfriends at the club she is a perky 71. A decade later, pretending to be a dapper 90-something, she'll wonder how she got to be so old so quickly. For a man, carbon dating is a lot easier. The minute male friends begin to compliment him on his youthful appearance, he can be sure that his looks are no longer what they used to be. But as long as he feels that old is 15 years older than he is, he will never be elderly. We can thank Einstein for this state of affairs. Time, he discovered, is relative to the way we measure it. Your biological clock, the drift of continents, the program of your cells, your watch, and the calendar on the wall measure different times. Furthermore, how we perceive duration is affected by the number of stimuli we receive during a given period. Objectively speaking, time is subjective, so don't worry, you are the age you say you are. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Facts. Lady Windermere, one of Oscar Wilde's fictional characters, never admitted that she was more than 29 or 30 at the most. 29 when there are pink shades. 30 when there are not, she explained. So pick an age you feel comfortable with and stop fretting. You can be 37 forever if you choose. 42 has its advantage too. It's mature yet alluring. Recently, 51 has been gaining popularity with a smart set. Once you've figured out how old you are, stay with it. Make that number the basis of your style. Explore all its possibilities. Reinvent the category if you must to keep up with changing trends and lifestyles. Cheat even if it comes to that. Just don't combine pantsuits with bleach blonde highlights and you'll be fine. The easy way. Get used to the idea that you will never be old. No matter what your passport says, you will always feel younger and less experienced than most of your contemporaries. Younger and less serious than the people who were in kindergarten when you were in high school. Younger and more optimistic than your friends' children. Even though some of them now have jobs on Wall Street. Don't worry though, feeling younger doesn't exclude being a grown-up. You can be a kid at heart and still be a complete adult, fully functional, possessing all the moral, spiritual, and ethical necessities such as patience, dependability, and compassion. Growing up has very little to do with age. The fact that we think it does is what makes the process so unattractive to young adults. As a result of this misconception, they wait and procrastinate as if acting juvenile as long as possible could delay the eventual onset of senility. In fact, you become a grown-up when you realize that age brought you no wisdom you couldn't have gotten on your own 10 or even 20 years earlier. You become a grown-up when you realize that you don't have to find the hardest way to get things done. When you wish you had learned to cook by simply watching your mother in the kitchen. When you don't hyperventilate because your haircut is a little too short. When you buy yourself the best handsaw money can buy. When you move your computer out of your bedroom. And when you let the makeup artist at the cosmetics counter show you her beauty tips. Delay maturity as long as you need to, but remember that whenever you are ready to join the human race, growing up will be a breeze. The ultimate power trip is not to resist adulthood as some youth culture marketers would have us believe. The ultimate power trip is to make your life easier. And this is some advice they have in the book, The Best Age-Defying Beauty Tip Ever. Smile. Much love to y'all. This is Redbird 1.